Hey everyone, just doing a quick video before I have my post-workout meal. I was just at the gym doing a leg day that I almost didn't do. Quite frankly, I've been spending a lot of time on Armored Core, the video game, which I'll admit it really put a hampering on my motivation to go to the gym playing that game. It was my birthday. I was really just in that mode of, oh, it's my special day. I should take a moment to enjoy something new. And I did enjoy something new. And I'm actually posting a video about how it's kind of dangerous for me right now and how I need to be very careful in disciplining myself. I can't be doing it on weekdays or, before I finish any responsibilities like pretty much just going to the gym and working on the YouTube business. It's a real blessing that I've integrated the gameplay into the YouTube side of things. Yeah, it really is a blessing because I don't think I'm at that level in my life yet where I can just cold turkey step back from video games for a good 6 months. But that's the goal. That's the goal here. I really want to have a period of my life, maybe 6 to 12 months, where I can just laser focus on building up this channel and being really just being so honed in and in a flow state of improving the channel and building up the audience and really getting my message across. So right now, before I go home, before I do any sort of leisure thing, I'm doing this. And I'd like to talk about my experience at the gym. So I was doing leg day. It started on the electric bike, which was nice. I got a really good burn in there. I kept it to, between 5 and 7 resistance. I went on, high intensity intervals for about 20 minutes. Then I went over to the weights and I basically ended it with squats. And there was a gentleman who was working on deadlifts next to me who he talked to me in the gym before because he saw me filming for the chest day video, which will be coming out at some point. And we got into a good discussion about the gym and how it's really important in your life and why consistency is so important and volume is so important when, training for health, training for fitness purposes. He looked at me and he asked me, okay, just looking at me, how old do you think I am? And I told him, he said, yeah, don't give me no reservations, you don't got to be nice to me here. Just give me an honest answer. How old do I look? And I told him he looked 40, 45. This man told me he was 75. And it blew my socks off. The man looked like he was ready to... He looked like he was ready to deadlift 315. He was doing... I think it was 145 at the time. It started at 135 and then went up and up and up. And he told me, "Oh yeah, this is child's play." And we talked about how rare it is for the young people of today to really take their fitness seriously. They couldn't even handle something a 75-year-old could do, no problem. And it really showed what my future self could be. It really emphasized what the reward would be for being so consistent in the gym, having a really good work ethic, training really hard and just keeping at it. And the guy was really encouraging. In fact, we went back to our exercises, and on my second to last set, I noticed him looking at me. And this was around the time, second to last set of an hour and a half workout, right? I was running on fumes here, or so it seemed. But the amazing thing was when I noticed this man looking at me and watching my form, I got better. the the lifts felt easier. I felt motivated. I felt really encouraged to show this guy what I could do. Even though I just met him, even though, it was just completely out of the blue. It was just an older guy, really friendly, really talkative. He complimented my, the YouTube channel, the work ethic, all that stuff. And that effect of having an older male watching you as you do some sort of delayed gratification task or some sort of thing like that, it's a boost. If in video game terms it's a buff, you get plus 20 to whatever it is you're doing. You really want to impress someone. You want to show them what you're capable of. And it was a good experience. I was thinking about it on the way out of the gym. Like, as I was driving into this parking lot, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, wow, this pretty much everybody has this instinct, this instinct to impress a semi-paternal figure, or, to gain acceptance or some sort of approval from a father figure. And I realized, oh yeah, no wonder people dive so deeply into their religions and their faiths. Muslims, Christians, they all, maybe not all, but a lot of faiths, especially Abrahamic faiths, look to, the all-powerful being and the all-powerful creator of this place. They look at that thing as a paternal figure, a father. I wondered my whole life why the Bible and everyone considered God a him, a he, him, that sort of thing, when, I'd be trying to wrap my mind around an infinite being, and it just wouldn't make sense that he would be limited to just one gender or one sex or whatever. But people conceptualize him like that, or at least God shows himself in that manner, because he knows that if there is a paternal figure watching you as you go about your life and as you do your business and as you accomplish things, you will be better for it. If you're aware of that watcher, that being that's observing you and will eventually judge you, that improves you. And you can sit there and say, oh, I don't do the gym for anyone or anything. I do it purely for myself. I don't compare myself to others. But the benefit of having others involved in your training regimen is massive. And I'll speak from personal experience. Having God in my training regimen is really beneficial. Like, it always has been. I've done it a million times where, I would be on the last three reps of a set, and I would think, oh God, I can't do this. I'm at like 5 or 6. And then I would think, okay, these last are dedicated to God and to his Son and to the Holy Spirit and everything. And the weight would just go right up. The weight would go right up. Now, this is coming from someone who just started believing like a year ago, maybe 2, like really truly believing, really praying, really actually saying grace over my meals and stuff. And I'll tell you right now, the power of belief is completely underestimated. Medical science, the main purpose of people, developing new drugs in medical science, their purpose is to surpass the placebo effect, and it's very difficult. Like, if you well and truly believe something, it will manifest in you. And being like, if you were given a pill by a doctor and that doctor made you believe that pill would do something to you, it would actually show up as physical things in your body. Like, if you were given a pill that said, okay, this is This is meant to help your anxiety. Just take this once a day. And you take it, and the pill is full of nothing, you'll still feel even if it's ever so slightly, you will feel a relieving effect if you well and truly believe that the pill does what the doctor said it does. And it's directly proportional. The more you believe it, the more the effect happens. Now, I'm not one of these types of people who say, oh, you can be in stage 2 cancer, and then you're simply by the power of your beliefs, you are guaranteed to cure your cancer. I'm not going to sit here and say that. I'm not going to sit here and say that the average person has that level of belief or faith. I'm not going to say that, and I'm not going to promise you that, because it is, that responsibility is up to you. I don't want anyone to look at me as like some sort of, oh, I took his advice and I'm really, it fucked me over, so I'm not, so he sold me a whole load of BS. You can believe me if you want. But from my personal experience, and from the audience that I am speaking to right now, which is likely very like my younger self, I'm telling you, the power of belief is so important. If you walk into a gym and you feel like every girl's staring at you and really judging you and like picking you out as a, subconsciously picking you out as some sort of, oh, that guy's different, that guy stands out from other men, you will do better. And that might sound cringe, that might sound, oh, just alpha male camp course, whatever. But that's true. You can't deny your biology. Many of you would be going to the gym simply to look better for women. And like I said, you can sit there and say, I'm different. I do it purely for myself. I do it on sheer willpower, and that's just not true. So take this knowledge, use it to tailor your experience in the gym. Use it to tailor your beliefs, use it to tailor what your prerogative is going into the gym. What you watch, what you think about, what your mindset is going into the gym. Lifting is about 80% mind, 20% muscle. That's what I would say. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say for now. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please comment, subscribe for more stuff like this. Get out there, go do a workout right now. I love you all. Bye.